Hello, welcome to Golden Measure, a space of awareness, because awareness is power. And I'm making this video right now because I'm in this spirit, this energy right now. I just had an experience with, like the video I put up yesterday. This was an older gentleman, okay? And I'm trying to tell this person that the reasons is the difficulty is because you don't have all the information for somebody to do, to carry out what it is that you want them to do. And I'm smoking my cigarette. I didn't want to be on camera with the cigarette, but I was going to say I needed the cigarette. I know I don't need this cigarette, but I'm smoking my cigarette. So if somebody got a problem with that, then take it up with your goddamn mother. Take it up with your mother. My cigarette problem, I'm taking it up with my own goddamn mother. Anyway, let me stay on this topic. Let me go up some of this one. This person, older gentleman, professional, okay? I'm trying to explain to him the reason you're not getting your stuff on time accurately to the exact location is because you're missing the letter that belongs in this address. Okay, this whole side is the address, and then each building has its own letter. You just have the address, and when you're in the GPS, the GPS is only leading me to the first building. And so you're saying it says this on the building, the name of the building, but guess what, sir? The GPS does not even lead me that far down, because the first building is the address that you have on here. You need to put the letter of your building on here. This gentleman going to tell me, oh, I seen you coming, and he just going off of what he's talking about. And I'm like, sir, you're not listening to me. That's the problem. Then he's going to say to me, well, you're the only person who had an issue, to try to make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Sir, you're lying to me right in my face. I can't be the only person who's having this issue because you have a whole paragraph in the description of how to find you. It's in a brick building. It has this name on top of it. No other person that I'm delivering to has a whole paragraph of how to find them. Okay, I would have got to you a lot sooner. We wouldn't even be having this discussion. I said, you don't listen. He's going to tell me, oh, no, you're not listening. As if I just only need to listen to him. So because you're on your high horse, you're an executive or whoever you are in your company, wherever you work for your masters, okay? Because even though you might have a certain type of position and you're making a certain type of living and you working you live in a certain type of lifestyle, you still have to answer to someone. You just do. That's not your company, is it? They taught you just enough to get to that point so that they can keep you under them. And I don't like how people try to treat people some type of way because they feel like they got some kind of importance inside of a building or a company, but outside, I don't work for you. You're not listening. So right after I finished having that exchange with this person, this being that's not enlightened, because the issue is with a lot of beings, y'all want to be able to explain everything. Y'all want to be able to be logical with everything. Y'all want to be able to have an answer of why this is going on, why that, when we are in a magical place where it's energy and frequency and vibration, something that you cannot see with the naked eye, is going on every day all around you. Something that's not physical, something that you cannot add and subtract. The divine source is all infinite, so you cannot put a measurement, and that's why I'm changing my platform to Beyond Measure, because there's no measure to what is going on out here. You cannot keep trying to cap it and put a limitation on, oh, it need to be this way, it needs to be that. And you cannot be looking down on people like they're not intelligent. And because you just could not take no accountability that, sir, this person, because it's coming from me, I guess, shoot the messenger, huh? It's not coming from one of your colleagues. It's not coming from somebody who is in such a prestige position. I'm not riding around in a Rolls Royce. That I cannot tell you, okay, that it's difficulties delivering to you because you do not have the address correct. And you would rather me ride on into the sunset like I did something wrong, like I'm not intelligent enough, like I'm not worthy enough. You just could not listen to what I'm saying, that's what the problem is. You're going to tell me I'm the first of all time to have an issue finding you. But as soon as I left, you updated your address. And why is it a whole paragraph explaining how to get to you? Soon as I left, you went in and updated your address. So that just means, oh, you was listening. But you wasn't going to be able to give me the satisfaction that I was able to enlighten you on what's going on. And I could have just rode peacefully in the sunset. No, you wanted me to ride peacefully, not peacefully. You wanted me to ride in the sunset and to have it in my mind that you're still more superior, you're still more intelligent, you're still more knowledgeable than myself. But unfortunately, a lot of people are not connected to their feminine nature. You're not riding your chariot, you're not balanced with equilibrium, where you are logical and you can feel where other people are coming from, that you're able to listen and not pretend that you're not listening, because apparently you was listening, but you wasn't going to let me know you was listening. So that means you're a person that takes. You're going to take the information I'm giving you, but you're not going to give me the credit for what I gave to you, which was something so small and simple. And then you're going to sarcastically say, have a nice day, but you don't purposely mean that. You're brushing me out like, yeah, have a nice day. Don't tell somebody have a nice day when you don't even really mean it. And I was about to say it back, but why would I be saying it back? Because I don't care if you have a nice day at this point. I don't care to ever come into your presence or anything anymore, because you would rather me feel like I did something that was wrong or not intelligent enough to make sound decisions. Something so simple as to deliver to your address. And I done drove thousands of miles all over the country alone, and then with my children. Was able to get the A, B, C, and D, but I'm not intelligent enough to just to find an address that's right in my area. Now, if somebody was able to deliver to this gentleman and they didn't have an issue, it's because they are aware of your business. I don't do construction work. I don't work with metals. And then, as I'm trying to say, you know, that it doesn't lead me to you far enough to even see the name. He just keep pressing like it's the name, as if like, oh, you should be able to see the name on there. And then he's telling me, well, I seen you go over there. Yeah, because in your description it says to go to a red brick building in this area, and that was the one that I seen. And guess what? His building is not even red brick, it's brown. The other building that I first went to is red brick. So at this point, I think that everybody needs to just take a moment and step back. Even myself. Because now that I have this awareness, I am working on, okay, I got this awareness, but other people don't have this awareness. Other people are not balanced to the point where you can even have a regular, normal conversation with them that should not be hostile. It should not be forceful. It should not have no aggression. And it's a simple, okay, this, and that's it. Yesterday, I said it was sad, but I'm going to make this hilarious to me. I got to, because I cannot keep having these situations where it's interrupting, being a distraction from what I'm trying to do, because then you have this interaction with this being. It's already history behind it. the history that they told you it was in order for you to be emotionally, for you to have certain emotions about certain situations that's not even the truth about basically all the history and education. None of it is what they said. They always got to be the winners, the innovators. And then you go through history and find out, wait a minute, somebody that looked like me did all of this. And see, I can see it right before my eyes. Last night when I got home, the how can I say, the promotional video for the new dinosaur movie came on with Scarlett Johansson. It had a lot of good actors and actresses, and it's in this movie. But because of my new awareness, all I could see was a being that's different from these beings living a life, and now these beings are now attacking them because they're different than them. Or what they did was tore down their habitat, and now these beings trying to find somewhere to live, and these other beings are now capturing them, killing them, because the other beings, the dinosaurs, are aggressive because you keep on trying to put me in one space when I was already here. So it's like the actors and actresses in the movie are capturing these dinosaurs, different beings, and rounding them up so that they can put them in one little habitat. Like, y'all just go live over here. We're gonna give y'all some trees, some plants, enough to eat, some water, and y'all stay over there and let us be over here. And let us we done took over all your land, and we're going to build over here, and y'all stay locked up over there. That's all I seen during that premiere video, promotional video. I forget what right now what it's called when they promoting a new movie. That's all I could see. And then they got like their little hero. They always got a hero that figured out a way to conquer the different beings. They saying it's dinosaurs. It's not dinosaurs. It's you. You the dragon. You the snake, the serpent. You the intelligent one. You the one connected to the spirit. They don't want you connected to the spirit. They want you connected to the synthetic conscious that they have created. That way they can keep track of you and keep directing your footsteps the way that they want you to go, so they can have their heaven. And so that they can spoon feed you, and you can be in your little heaven that's not a heaven, but it will be a heaven if you make them your God. Because it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna give you this house, I'm gonna give you this car, and you and your family can celebrate every couple of holidays, and then you better get back to work. I'm making this video because, like I just said, the exchange that I just had with that being that would not listen. Then I said, you're not listening. He gonna say, no, you're not listening. But as soon as I left, you updated your address, and you're gonna tell me, oh well, you the only person that ever had a problem. Because I stopped and looked like really the fool card. This deck is the Keys of Solomon demons. So yeah, because I'm going to be seeing what the oppositional energy is, because all these energies teach you something when you overcome these energies. It's crazy. The Fool and the Hermit. I'm Hermit, this the guy, the Fool, and then the Chariot. I want to let you know that I messaged that guy, which I really hope I don't get like no penalty or something for sending that man a message, because I messaged him and said Mr. Nick, because he was an older gentleman, and sometimes you can't tell somebody older anything. Even my children teach me, because they be the ones that be coming in, be the ancestors. They just be your grandmother or great-grandmother, the spirits returning. So just because somebody younger than you don't mean you can't learn from them. And we always supposed to keep learning. Teacher, student, teacher, student. So, but because I am a woman that look like this, I can't tell this man nothing. But apparently, what I was saying was correct, because soon as I drove off from you, you updated your address. Oh my God. Wow. Wow, this is crazy. I got the Fool card, then the Hermit, okay? This is what the energies is right now. With the Chariot, and then Justice. So this Justice is for like a liberation. It's a spiritual justice for people that got their own connection to source, connected to your emotional side, your feminine energy, with your logic, not just being all logical. This is the law. This is how it's written in this book. This is the only way. I just seen Sherry Zane put a video up. People be trying to put limitations on you because they too afraid to live in their fucking truth or go within themselves to figure out what they really like to do or what works best for them. Everybody is on their own unique path. What work best for you, not gonna work best for me. What work best for me may not work best for you, but we all can share our experiences. Okay, and then you see like, okay, that worked for her, let me try that or not, and then you put your own spin on it, whatever. Not keep trying to clone beings and everybody just gotta walk a straight line one particular way all the time. That's the only way that things can be done. After the Justice card is who? The devil, the opposition. And people be saying the devil did this or whatever. Guess what? That's the energy in you. You still did it. You did it, and you was connected low enough on that frequency to carry out a certain type of act. That's why I'm like, you know what? I gotta stay calm, because that's when people get you worked up. Because I had an accident when I became aware of my Kundalini energy, and I was just feeling it, like it was just so turned up, and I disregarded logically, because I was so far on that side of the equilibrium that I did not have balance. And okay, my Kundalini is rose up, my snake, my serpent is rose up, I'm aware of this, but I did not have the balance of it, and so I went too far over in my spiritual nature. Like Sherry Zane just said, you got to have balance in between the two, your masculine and feminine energies. Two of Swords, the devil blocked. Two of Swords, devil blocked. Then the Fool with the Wheel of Fortune. So it's starting a new cycle, and they don't like this new cycle. That's where all the aggression is coming from. They try so hard to be like they not upset, they not aware of this change that's going on. Wow, with the Hermit with the Ace of Swords. I can't make this up. Hermit with the Ace of Swords. That's a gift from the Divine Swords. More awareness. Right there, Hermit and the Ace of Swords. That's more awareness from your divine nature, your angelic nature. Wheel of Fortune to the Fool, that man being a fool. That's the end of that cycle. It says, tells where treasures are hidden and reveal hidden dangers. Maybe he needed to, because I did say, let me enlighten you, sir. Like, he did not want to hear what I had to say. Queen of Pentacles to the Chariot. Let me clarify this Justice. Makes one wise and teaches everything. Can turn any metal into gold. That's crazy. This came from that metal place. Transmute water into wine. Four of Cups to the Justice. Steals or fetches anything requested, including money and horses. Reveals secret things and brings questionable favors. So instead of them standing on justice and truth, and that's the 44, and when they using the Four Cups energy in a low frequency and vibration, they will steal it. And that's just what that man did. He stole my information that I shared with him, which was something so small, he wasn't going to give me credit for telling him why he's having issues with his delivery. Reveal secret. That was the secret that was going on. Okay, you having issues with this. He was going to let me drive off into the sunset. Kanga Swords. To the devil. Destroys and burn all enemies when requested. I mean, not the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Speaks of the creation of the world and tells of past and favor. The devil, make ones worse off than ever before, tricks mortals into being bound, and accepts child sacrifice. And that's Moloch. That's the demonic energy. The low frequency of vibration that make you feel like you got to sacrifice blood, children, family members, just to have some kind of material possessions. And then now your spirit is trapped mentally, because you ain't gonna be able to get over something like that. You ain't gonna never be able to be truly happy. You're gonna be riding around all this shiny stuff, but never gonna ever be able to truly happy in 1,000 fucking lifetimes, because you didn't stoop so low that you felt like you needed to take somebody out that is your family member or something like that. Somebody, anybody, let alone family member or something. That's that energy. And it's not like, oh, somebody took over you. Well, and then, oh, the 10 of Wands. Matter of fact, that Knight of Swords was to the 2 of Swords, because the 2 of Swords was to the devil. 10 of Wands. Curse causes and cures disease, tells secrets and tells secrets and things hidden, and can make one shapeshift. So somebody could be in some and it's a 5, very low frequency vibrational energy, because this is the low vibrational energy, these demonic cards. And it will cause you to, the burden will become so hard on a being. Oh wow, look at this card. You got this man in this water with a lion holding him down in the water, and then with the chess piece. So it's like this low frequency demonic force has defeated you with this burden. And it's according to how you see this, if you can take it as, okay, I went through this, experienced this, it hurted me, and it become a burden, because it's going to be a burden either way. But are you going to come up out this water? Are you going to tame this beast? Or are you going to let it take you down, take you out? Hold on, 23. Let me get these angel ones. You can't have one without the other, goddammit. Just like them little cartoon videos was showing the angel and the demon. That's low frequency vibration, or angelic higher vibration, animalistic nature, or a low, or angelic nature. Let me get the angel cards. We done already figured out these low frequency vibrational energies. And let's see what's going on the opposite end, okay, that you can use whenever you see this video. We got the sun. The sun do what? Brings life, vitality, growth, knowledge. It's conscious. And it says it on the card. Restores life, protects from adversities, say rabies and wild beasts. Now, it's not technical rabies and wild beasts, but if people is in these animalistic natures, look at this card, the sun. You know, you're not gonna, and you see how they blowing the trumpet, like it's like sending energy out and all that, and it's pure, because it's the little baby angels. We got the Sun card. Okay, what's this? The Emperor. Like unto God. Political authority. Gives safe travel and protects against conspiracies. So because you've been standing 10 toes down, your Emperor energy. You're wise, you're smart, you're intelligent. And that's like God. Is it not? Is it not like God to be fair, to be responsible, to be kind, compassionate, overstanding? Page of Cups, divine comfort, gives consolation and protection from one's enemy. God who rejoices. So stand like young in nature. Stand like what I was saying, able to still learn. And not being all uptight, like you can't listen and hear what other people have to say and got the sword here. These are the angel energies. King of Pentacles, a Knight of Pentacles. Light of understanding, acquires knowledge and cures illness. So if you feeling down, and look at all these wings. It's in the flame. Feeling down, get yourself about that. The praiseworthy God. Get yourself about that. God will rejoice. But you have to make yourself feel better. You got a lot of ways that you can do that. Knight of Swords. Intellectual richness, protects fertility of women, makes children respectful towards their parents. The all-pervading God. Knight of Swords. And he got a pentacle in his hand too. Got a Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Emperor, the Sun. I got two cards. The Empress and Temperance. Wow. Godfather, the generous, and the God of joy. Fertility, fruitfulness, assurance, peace between merged couples, and reconciliation regains the flavor of those who have offended. Maybe that guy, because he ain't sent a message back, or maybe he can't since his order already sent. And this Empress, she is giving water to the serpent. Serpent is your Kundalini energy, that power from the divine that's going up your spine, that's going through your vessel, and you nourishing it. She's nourishing, and it's on this tree, so she's nourishing her feminine energy, and it's rooted. Okay, so that's being in tune with your emotions, being emotionally stable, and not suppressing your emotions, but also giving reference to the divine source, as the Temperance, saying, you know, I'm not God. I am a God, but I'm not divine source. I'm an extension of divine source. I'm a creator, a co-creator, but the divine source, look, he bowing down like shit. I know what it is. Don't get trapped, because there's a lot of beings and angels who trapped, who fell down here for this experience, but wind up getting trapped in their own hells because they just did not want to reference the divine. No, divine couldn't tell her nothing. We got the full swords, and this angel is sitting on top of this line. Mission, protects against slander and improper people. The God of Trinity. Now this angel, and her hell is, she chilling on top of the beast. I'm going to end this video. Michael, who is like God the Chariot. What is this on my card? Perseverance, success in conflict, and overcoming adversity. Y'all know the story of Michael. who took down that beast within, because all this is in your mind. Took down that beast who wanted to destroy him, but he had enough strength to say, no, this is my spirit. I'm God and in control of my spirit. And Archangel Michael is one of my angels. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Intellectual lucidity provides constellation and conversations. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So if you got to the end of this video, I appreciate you. Her front. If you got to the end of this video, I appreciate you. And I just hope that, because it do affect you when these bands be doing this, but really at the end of the day, it's affecting them because they're the ones with the energy within them. And then you try to project that energy onto others, and I'm not taking it. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not taking it. It's fine. I will just stay away from you bands. And y'all bands gonna wind up, because y'all like to just attack any other band that come around you like you just own the whole universe. And you're gonna wind up getting yourself in a predicament where it is on y'all. And then y'all just destroy each other, because y'all still gonna have that destructive energy within you. You're gonna wind up getting to a space where no other beings want to interact with you, be around you, associate with you, connect with you, and you think you can make these corporations and companies steal all the resources and say, oh, you gotta only come through me, when people waking up and realize that they don't only have to come through you. Yeah, it's the system set up. Get in while the getting is good, and you don't have to go through them. You do not have to go through them, because you have your own connection to the divine source. Thank you for watching this video. I will be back with another video pretty soon. My other videos finally uploaded after 24 hours. And I feel like they was not trying to let those videos upload at that time, because that was that energy. But if you come across those other videos I created about the oppositional energies, which you need to look out for, then that's when you're supposed to see it. Because me aware, and for being aware for this amount of time on my spiritual team, with my spiritual team, I'm able to go back over different experiences when my spiritual team was letting me know different things at that time through different ways. Certain videos will pop up, certain songs will come on, certain numbers will be displayed, and I will go see what that mean or whatever. Your spiritual team will figure out a way to communicate with you to let you know what it is that you need to know. So if you come across any of my videos, no matter, they're timeless videos, okay? Everybody have a good day, and I mean that on purpose. Not like that being was being all disrespectful, talking about have a nice day, but really didn't mean that. Like, that's so